Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out the Legends of Andor Eternal Frost.
From Cosmos. Now, some people have asked, I saw a lot of questions saying, hey, is this an expansion? And the answer is no, it is standalone. It's the beginning of a new era.
Wow.
According to the box.
Cool.
No, cold.
It's cold.
So, thanks to Cosmos for sending us this copy of Legends of Andor Eternal Frost, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So, this game plays 2 to 4 players and plays, according to the box, in 60 to 90 minutes. Nice. So, this game is a whole lot like the Red Box, the original Red Box edition. It's been a long time since I played the introductory mission, but this is different. But
it looks the same,
but the mechanics are similar.
Yeah.
So if you are familiar with that, then you will be familiar with this. So now the really cool thing about the introductory, what do they call it? The first legend. Is what they call each of these sort of scenarios. The first legend is it walks you through all of the rules. And what you will do is you will start off not by reading the game manual, which you could do, I guess, but they will walk you through everything you need to know in the quick start guide. They will tell you where to set everything up. They will tell you what cards to read, and those cards will give you further instructions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at this game while I teach you all the rules. So you set up the game board to this side of the board. You only need the 17 legend cards that are marked with the 1 in the corner, legend 1. So, do you need the keyboard stuff? I think I sort of see you struggling with.
Sure.
Yeah. So, each of us is going to play a hero of Andor. You're going to take your game figure, your 2 wooden discs, your wooden cube, and all of the dice of a matching color. Now, if you're like Steph, you'll say, now wait a second. We've got 1 purple die, 4 blue dice, 3 green dice, 3 yellow dice. We're missing some. No, this is intentional. Some characters have more dice than other characters. So never fear, that is intentional. So, according to the quick start guide, you should take all of the herbs, stone tablets, and gems that are on the square tokens, put them back in the box because you won't need them. Then take all of the other snow tokens that look just like this, mix them up, there's something on the other side of these, and put them on the little diamond spaces all over the board. They're a little hard to see on the camera. So, you are going to place the Winter Stone token on space 17, and you're going to put an extinguished fire on the castle and on the Tree of Songs. We're going to take our wooden discs and put one of them up in the sunrise box way up there. We're going to put our characters on certain spaces. I'm the Fire Guardian. I'm going to be on space 19. Steph is the dwarf. She's going to be on space 43. So, Steph is playing a male dwarf named
Cram.
And that's how he says it, too.
Or it could be Crom.
Crom. Cram. And I am a female Fire Guardian named Tanaya.
Wow.
So, I did play as a fighter last time, Thorn the Warrior. And I gotta say, for those of you who are predicting our success or demise, we lost horribly on the first adventure.
It was rough, yeah.
It was really rough, and I'll tell you why in a bit.
Learn from our mistakes.
We will see.
Maybe not.
So, make sure that all of these legend cards are placed in order A1, A2, B1, B2, D, E, H. Make sure that they are just placed in letter order over here, and then all of the other cards, just set them aside And whenever we need them, just make sure that they are available. So, um, each hero has a certain number of strength points, as you can see. We are going to start off with 1 strength point at the beginning. So, anytime you get gems or herbs, you're going to be able to put them up here. Each of the characters should introduce their special abilities so that everyone knows what our special power is. You've got several storage spaces during the game next to your character portrait, and you've got a certain number of willpower points. At the start of the game, you're going to start off with 7 willpower points. So you will need to put your little disc on 7 and your little cube on 1. The willpower points determines how many dice you're going to roll in battle. So, and then the quick start guide talks about the hero's move action. In the first part, that's all we're going to do is learn about the move action. So we're actually going to play the game as we teach all of this to you because the game walks you through every bit of it. So every space that you move on the board is going to cost you 1 hour of time. As you can see, the time goes from 1 to 7, and then you've got some other orange spaces, 8, 9, and 10, as you go a little bit farther along. So, every space that we move is going to cost us an hour on the track. If we end our movement where there is a snow token, we are going to reveal that snow token and do what it says. We can pass through these spots with snow tokens without revealing them. So you can't like reveal, like she could not go 1, 2, 3, 4 and reveal all 4 of those snow tokens. It's only the last one that you stop on that you can reveal. So, any number of heroes can occupy space, just like in the original game. If you don't want to do anything on your turn, you're going to pass, and your time token is going to move 1 hour. And that is pretty much all you need to know about movement. Now they say to read Legend Card A1. The wise King Brandor cared about his people. A thick layer of snow had lain over the land of Andor for months, and the temperatures continued to fall steadily. This was no ordinary winter. That is why the king summoned all the heroes. So, we have 4 tasks to complete before the actual adventure begins. A hero must collect the blue winter stone. A hero must light the bonfire in the castle. Each hero must activate a snow token, and all heroes must stand together in the castle. All tasks can be completed by the heroes ending their movements on the respective spaces. So, the card says to place the winter stone at the old guard tower, campfire at the castle, which is actually says campfire at the Rietberg, and in the snow. Make sure we have these cards available, and when these apply, we should read them. All right, now we're going to go on to card A2. The castle can be entered from all sides like any normal space. The river cannot be entered. You see the river that goes around here? You'll notice that there are bridges that are going across the river. These are not spaces. So to move from space 38 to 39, it will cost you only 1 hour. The hero with the lowest rank places their time marker on the rooster of the sunrise box to mark the beginning of the new day. Tanaya's rank is 60. Cram's rank is 7. So, Cram has the lowest rank. Cram's disc should be on the rooster.
Ah.
So, The first part of the introductory game will end as soon as all heroes are at the castle or when we've used up our 7 hours on the time track. Oh, I forgot to mention, you need to put this narrator token on the A. And these little star tokens, well, actually, we don't even have to set these up yet. These will all get set up on the next part of the adventure. So, if all the tasks have been completed, you've completed the first part of the introductory adventure. So, this is basically just going to teach us how to move around and do things. So, you're quite a ways from the castle. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away, it looks like, right? So, oh, and keep in mind the arrows between spaces have no relevance to hero movement. So yeah, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces away. So you're gonna take most of your time just trying to get to the castle.
My question is,
yes,
should I take extra time, losing some willpower, to go a longer route?
Okay, so you know the rules already. Those rules have not been introduced yet.
Oh, got it.
When we reach 7, we are done. That's a good plan, but we don't know those rules yet.
Got it. So I'm gonna. Is it me?
You are on the rooster.
I'm gonna go 2 spaces to 58.
38?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 38. All right, so now you reveal this token, and it is a blizzard. This is the icon for the blizzard. If you encounter one of these, you're going to do what it says, and then you're going to put it off to the side, unless it is something that you can actually hold. So, we are going to look at In the Snow. A hero who ends their movement on a space with a snow token on it must reveal it and execute it. The snow token is then removed from the game. If there are other tokens on a space, the snow token always has priority and is executed first. We might find some that make you lose 2 willpower points. We might find firewood, and that's super good for Tanaya to find. You might find a blizzard, and you might get +1 strength point. So, for a blizzard, all heroes are immediately moved along the arrow from their space to the adjacent space. If you have no arrow, you stay where you are. So Steph gets blown whoosh to here. I get blown whoosh to here. These do have little standees on them, but we have got them lying flat so you can see where we are a little easier.
That took 2 times.
That took 2 times, so we're going to move this forward 2 spaces on the track, and then we're going to go clockwise. Now, this does not, at least at this point, does not play using Tokaido-type rules where the furthest back will go. It's going to go back and forth or around the table clockwise until all of us have decided to pass for the day or we reach the end. It's not necessarily the farthest one back. Right. So, I guess my question is, I'm assuming you are now going to pick up the Winter Stone.
Sure.
And I should probably run over here to this corner, grab that, and head to the castle. The one downside is that if I blow you another space, it's going to blow you to 13. It's not really any farther.
Yeah, it's fine. Do it.
Alternatively, I can go over here and up and over. Does it matter to you?
No.
Definitely don't want to go down to here because I'm not going to be able to get back.
Yeah.
I'll just go over here. 1, 2. And it is +1 strength point.
Nice.
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
Because you have a way of getting strength. Speaking of which, you can go ahead and talk about your special ability, which we should have already told everyone.
I gain 1 additional strength point whenever I gain a reward for defeating a creature.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's why you wanted to take this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Tanaya can use the firewood item to place a fire token directly on their hero board. there's a little hexagonal storage space. A fire in her hand works just like a fire on the game board. We haven't gotten to that yet, but I will talk about that in a bit. So that was 2 movement for me as well. We're both on 2, and it's your turn.
Okay, what do you think about moving backwards?
It depends on how far away you are.
It's probably too far.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not necessarily. I think you could actually go there
Okay.
if you wanted to.
I wanted to, just to try and kill some of these tokens. Maybe it will help us.
Maybe.
I think so. Let's try it.
All right, moving back, flipping over. -2 willpower.
No.
Well, that's what happens when you gamble and lose.
Yeah, I tried. Okay. So I
That's 1.
Space. Okay, you.
I'm going to move into the castle.
Okay.
Campfire at the Rietberg. The hero entered the Rietberg. This place was the heart of Andor. They quickly lit a warming fire. Now use 2 willpower points to turn the fire token to the flame side. Unfortunately, it's not firewood and not flame in my hand. This is a free action option. It does not cost an hour on the time track. It does actually cost 2 to move, like I did, but it's going to cost me the 2 willpower to heat it up. The fire will help the whole group of heroes. All right.
So I go 2 spaces to pick up the blue thing.
2 spaces and picking up the blue thing. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to read this. Now, if there is a snow token and another token, the snow token takes precedence.
Okay.
So, the hero reached the old guard tower. They had recently discovered the winter stone not far from here and brought it to this place. They believed that this magic stone was the reason for the unnatural cold. But all previous attempts to destroy it had failed. Perhaps King Brander would find a solution at the Rietberg. Now place the winter stone on a small storage space on your hero board. You must place it on the castle when you enter the castle. A hero may collect or deposit articles on a space on which they are standing, but not through which they are merely passing. From there, they can be picked up by the same hero or by another one. In this way, 2 heroes standing on the same space can trade or give as many articles as they like. Strength and willpower points may never be traded or given. So keep that in mind. All right. I am just going to pass because there's nothing else I can do.
So I can't go get that winter token, so I'm going to have to just move
You're just going to have to book it in, huh?
And drop it.
The only way you could is if this were a blizzard, but you can't count on it.
Can't take that chance.
You can't take that chance. So, kaboom, you put the winter stone into the castle. All right. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the first part of the introductory game. The heroes have arrived. Now you know all of the most important rules. Place all the heroes' time markers in the sunrise box. This time, the hero with the highest rank places their time marker in the sunrise box's rooster to show that they'll be the first to take their turn the next day. So, in part 2, we're going to put the X on top of the merchant. No trading with the merchant right now. We are going to place the red wooden cube on this number 2 spot, the red disc on the 4. We're going to put the dice nearby. Now, you might say, why? Well, there's going to be a gore creature that we're going to have to fight here in a second.
No.
And that's where their strength and willpower are. So, we're going to choose the 2 ice tokens that show a strength point and 1 that shows a gem. Steph already has them shuffled up over here, and it's the circular ice tokens right here. Do you shuffle them?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to put 1 on 41, which is somewhere. They don't follow an easy-to-figure order. So 41 is down here.
42?
41, 49, and 64.
Okay.
So you did shuffle?
Yep.
41, 49, 64.
Wow.
Both 41 and 49 are indeed with snow tokens. So you could get blizzarded right back out of that space. So the remaining ice tokens go to the box. The blue winter stone is already on the castle. Lay the eternal frost token on that first space over there next to that N star.
This.
Right there. So you're going to place the star tokens on B, D, E, H, I, and N like we had them. And we're going to place the narrator on space A where we have it. So we're going to place gores on the following spaces. Gores are these little dudes that look like this. They're sort of like orcs, I guess. We're going to place them on 18, 22, 23. And here's where the problem's going to be, I'm going to tell you.
No.
Yes, 18. That's why the merchant's dead. 22, 23.
He's dead. No, that's so sad.
There's 22. There's 23. Kimmy says, I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
It's so rude, but true.
Rude, but true. 36, 39. The rules say both by the stone bridge, but that's not true because 36 is past the stone bridge. 39 is indeed next to it. And 48. We have 6 of them. So, let's talk a little bit about the time track. So, our hours are recorded with the time markers on the time track as we use them up. It's very important not to forget to advance those. So, every time you make a move, make sure to move your marker on the track. Normally, a hero's day ends after 7 hours, but you can use more. You have 3 extra overtime hours that are possible. However, each overtime hour will cost you 2 willpower.
It's really sad.
It really is.
Yeah. Sometimes necessary, though.
Yes. You can never go down to 0 by taking overtime hours. You can get to 0 willpower in plenty of other ways, not by taking overtime. So, a hero whose turn it is and wants to end their day can just place their sun marker, their time marker back in the sunrise box. If you're the first hero to do so, you put it on the rooster. That means you're going to get an early start the next day. And before the new day begins, all of the other heroes must have also ended their day and placed their time markers in the sunrise box. Then, all of the steps connected to the sunrise symbol are going to be followed from left to right. And we're actually going to do that right now for the second day because that was our first day.
That's right.
So, and then the hero that's on the rooster will start the day. Here's what happens. First, you're going to move all gores. What direction do they move? They're going to move where the arrows are. You're going to also move these in number order. So, first 18 moves, then 22 moves, then 23 moves. Wait a second. There's already one in his spot. If you'll notice this little arrow here. Whenever this happens, it's going to slip forward to the next space. That's tragic. And then 36, 39, 48. Oh, another tragedy slips right through 16. So, then other creatures will move in the depicted order. So, you've got I believe those are wargores. And notice that they appear twice. Guess what? They're going to move twice when they go. You've got these little buffalo-looking creatures. You got this standing up, big troll, ugly troll-looking creature. And then the warming fire happens. If you find yourself on a space with a burning fire, you gain 5 willpower points. Woohoo! I'm up to 10. I'm in the fire. Stephanie, 5 points. Are you with us?
With it.
Okay, good. Then the days are getting shorter. The Eternal Frost token is moved one space to the left. If it covers up an hour, you can no longer use that hour.
No.
Yes. Then the narrator moves one space forward. If you arrive at a star,
We did.
then you advance the story.
We
So,
arrived at B.
we arrived at B, so I'm going to read B1. The cold gripping the land was unbearable, but one of the heroes seemed to have found the cause and had brought the winter stone to the castle. The king pondered this for a long time.
Okay, that was long enough.
Then he asked the heroes to go in search of a green gem. Maybe we can use this to make a weapon that will split the winter stone and end the cold. Task 1. A hero must bring a gem to the castle before the narrator reaches the letter H on the legend track. Right here. Oh, it should be no problem. But there is a problem. Clearly, the tilt of the earth and the sun had nothing to do with it. That's right. There are valuable strength points under the other two tokens, so if you don't find the gem, you're going to at least find something of worth. Meanwhile, many farmers left their homesteads and sought protection at the Riedberg. But the dark creatures also came out in droves from the mountains and the forest, hungry and full of malice. When a creature enters the castle, it is placed on a gold shield next to the castle. The legend, meaning the adventure, is lost when there is no unoccupied shield and a creature enters the castle. So, the number of golden shields depends on the number of heroes. So, for a 2-player game, we can let 3 critters in. It's really hard with 2 players, I gotta say. So, now continue to legend card B2. From now on, a hero will always choose between 2 options, move or fight. To attack a creature, you must be standing on the same space as a creature. If you decide to fight when it's your turn again, read the instructions on the battle board out loud. Spaces containing creatures are safe to enter, and they're safe to pass through. Only heroes initiate combat, never creatures. So, when we go to this gore, we use up the 2 hours to get there, but we do not fight yet. We wait until we have an action to do so. Task number 2, in order to prevent too many creatures from entering the castle, we must attack them. The group now gets 3 additional strength points. We're going to decide together how to distribute them to 1 or more heroes, and each hero should now look again at their special ability, and the hero with the highest rank will then begin the day. So, there you go. How should we distribute those points? I have 1 extra. You want to go 1 and 2, or do you want to do it with your power in mind?
Well, I need to get strong in order to actually win battles. That's my problem.
Got you. So you want to go up to what? 3 or 4?
Either. If you want an extra.
Well, that'll be 3 and 3, and you'll have the ability to get more.
Sure.
Do you think that's a good plan?
Maybe, unless you want me to do all the fighting, in which case I should take all of it. But
we could do that. Let me go down to 2, and you go up to 4. We could try that. Because we tried it the other way and it didn't work.
It didn't work. So I just need to go and just fight them as they're coming at me. Boom, boom, boom. Like that.
Fish says, 1 way to win, 17 ways to lose? Yes. King, you say this every year. Classic. All right. I am going first. I really need to get firewood, don't I? I think I need to sprint for this token.
Seems good. That's what I was going to suggest.
Because there's no bridge down here.
Right.
I'd have to go around to get here. There is 1 here and 1 here. So there's a maybe I'll get some firewood. If I get some firewood, that'll be good. There's remember, when you start your day with the fire, you get 5 willpower points, and that's nothing to shake a stick at.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, and then a tree fell on you. Yeah, that's brutal.
Bloody.
So, 1, 2. I move up. 2. I reveal. Please let this be firewood. Oh, no. -2 willpower. Wah. Maybe next time.
All right, so it's me.
It is now.
I'm gonna go to the close dude.
Close dude. That's 2 away. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's all that. That's all of that.
That's that.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 spaces away.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3 time. Look at this. It's wood.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't a breeze.
Hey, guess what? I'm going to lose 2 willpower points to light this thing and put it in my hand.
Oh, is that fire supposed to go out over there?
Wait, yes. I forgot to mention all the fires go out.
Yeah.
Every morning the fires go out. Now, here's my question. I have the fire.
Yep.
I use it to put a fire directly on my hero board.
So it's just always with you.
It's always, well, here's the thing. It's always with me. But do I always have that fire? Okay, so the firewood thing says I may place the firewood article on the hero board. I can use 2 willpower points and the firewood at any time and place a fire token on the space where they are currently standing. Do I lose the firewood is my question. And I don't think I know the answer to that.
Mm.
I do think it's worth doing.
I would say the wood is used. But what do I know?
I would too. Let me look in the actual game manual. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Let's see. Firewood. Oh, can give up 2 willpower points and the firewood and place it as a burning fire in the space upon which they are currently standing. So basically, I just carry it around with me. Now, the question is, do I want to light it now or do I want to wait until I get back to you?
Maybe keep it for now. Not light it.
All right, I'm up to 8. I've not lit it.
Okay.
All right, so I do actually get to see what's under here because I did not get blizzarded out of that space.
I know, that's great.
That's great. It is a gem.
Yeah.
We might have a chance.
Hey, guess what?
I'm
going to fight.
So I'm up to 5, right? You are going to fight. So that's battle. We're going to read the battle card. Each battle round costs the hero 1 hour on the time track. So the first thing you do is advance 1 hour. The hero determines their battle value. They're going to roll as many dice as possible according to the willpower points. So on Cram's lowest value, they do 1. On the second row of values, they're going to roll 2. And on the last row, 3. So Cram is going to roll 2 dice. Only the highest of these dice counts. Then the hero adds up the strength points and, if necessary, adds 1 additional strength point if you're standing on a burning fire. You're not standing on a burning fire, unfortunately. So that's going to give a battle value. Then the creature's going to react. So you'll notice the Gore is on 2 red dice. So the Gore is going to roll 2 red dice. Another player rolls for the creature and adds its strength points to its highest die value. And this will give the creature's battle value. For those of you who know the rule about doubles, that has not been introduced yet. They will introduce it soon. Do not worry. People on fire do hit harder. That is correct.
Probably in the snow.
Yes. So,
Ready.
so the loser in the battle will lose the difference in willpower between the two battle values. Do not forget to add the strength values. Steph's strength is a 4. The Gore strength is a 2. So make sure to add that to whatever is your highest die value. Well, that's not good for you. That's a 6.
I got 9.
So 6 and 2 is 8. Well, that's 1 willpower that gets lost.
So then I go up a day again?
You will go up, no, an hour.
Time.
So if one of the two drops to 0, or if the hero wants to end the fight, then you do the end of battle. And I will talk about the end of battle when you have finished with it. So we're going to go one more round, yes?
Yep.
So
Stop rolling great.
Sorry.
Only 7.
4 and 2 is 6. It loses 1.
Okay.
You're going to go one more another.
And
I have rolled 5 and 2. 7 and 10. Boop, down to nothing. So, what do you get for beating Agar? You get 2 willpower points.
Yeah.
And Steph gets a strength point because that's her special ability.
Coming after.
So, I'm going to actually read that on the end of battle card. And it says, the Gore has, it says if the Gore has 0 willpower, the hero gets 2 willpower points. If the battle is lost, meaning the hero has 0 willpower points, they lose the battle. They lose a strength point if they have one to lose. And you get 3 willpower points as a gimme to get you back into the game. There is a little arrow pointing from 0 to 3 to show you that you get that back.
Yeah.
So then it's the next hero's turn because that hero is done. Here's the catch. Here's the big catch, and this is why I predict that we will probably lose, and there's a reason for it. Defeated creatures are always placed on space 80. What happens on space 80? The narrator moves forward 1 letter. New legend cards may be triggered in this process. Remember that rule that we have to have the gem back before H? Well, fortunately I found the gem in the 3 things.
Yeah.
So that at least that is good.
Yep.
So we might not lose.
Yep.
But I think this is really brutal if you don't find this right off the bat.
Yeah, this is true.
It's brutal. If the battle ended without a winner, because the hero says, I don't want any more of this, or they don't have any more hours to spend, then the creature will recover. It will act as if you hadn't even done any damage to it at all. It's normal strength and willpower points. So you don't have to keep track of anything on the board for the creature that you were fighting. That is pretty much everything you need to know about battle. So that's pretty cool. All right. It is now mine. I can move. I can move to here.
Sure, because maybe it'll push me. Well, that might not be good. But...
yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be good because you'd rather go there for 6 and fight for 7.
Yeah, that's true.
So I am going to just go. Unfortunately, they're going to start. Well, they're going to go in a line, I hope. So I'm going to go here 6, 7, and I am on 7. And now it's you.
I'm going to move towards you.
Towards me. Going here.
Yeah.
You are on 6. I am going to end my day without lighting my fire. So I go over to Le Rooster. And you
I'm going to try and fight.
are going to try to fight. Mark it on 7.
Yeah.
You get 1 shot at this before he moves on you. 5 and 2 is 7, unfortunately.
7.
You also had 7. That's a standoff. You have no more hours, so...
I mean, I could lose Will.
And as soon as you lose Will, you're rolling 1 die. Oh, no. You're on the right side. Sorry. That's up to you.
I guess I'll just
Could
stop.
do it. Up to you. Look and see where they're going. He's going here and here, so it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah. All right, we'll be done. That's fine. I
All
tried.
right.
If I dealt damage to him, I probably would have kept going, but
So the first thing that happens is the Gores move. We are going to go
gore.
14, actually 13, then 14. Though, if they're not going to bump each other, it's not going to really matter all that much. Then 19, that was actually 16. This is 38. And there we have it, folks.
Yep.
All right. And then, if you are with fire, you get +5 willpower. And then the days get shorter. And then the fires go out. And then we advance.
D.
Hey, look, it's D. Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
An evil force drove the creatures on. From now on, the following applies to all creatures. Hey, when a creature rolls dice in combat, equal dice scores are added. This only applies to creatures, not heroes. So, 4 and a 1, it's only going to give 4. A 4 and a 4, that's going to add 8 plus the strength. So that's not good at all. Double 1's not so bad because that's no worse than a 1 and a 1 and a 2. So those are equally bad. 2 points, 2 points. Double 2s is no worse than a 4 and something. So, but you start getting into double 3s, 4s, 5s, it gets to be bad real quick. Even though the heroes were all of different origins, they had long since realized that they could stop the creatures if they worked together. If 2 or more heroes are standing on a single space with a creature, they can fight together. That makes them considerably more powerful. Read fighting together. The hero whose turn it is invites the hero standing on the same space with them and a creature to fight together. The time markers of all the heroes involved increase 1 hour. All heroes taking part in the battle add their strength points together. If applicable, also add a strength point for each hero when standing on a space containing a burning fire. So, that's the same as the other strength rules for burning fire. Then all the heroes taking part in the battle roll their dice in turn, adding each highest result to the collective strength points. So, my highest plus my strength, and your highest plus your strength, that's our total battle value. And also adding on the burning fire. So that's the only way that heroes can add those dice together. So, each round is started by the hero who issued the invitation, and the reaction of the creature will happen just as if it were fighting against a single creature. If the heroes lose, each participating hero loses the full difference in willpower points. So if it beats the 2 of us together by 2 points, we each lose 2 points. In the case of a victory, whatever reward there is shared among the participating heroes. And if you get any reward, if you get any part of a reward, you get your special. So that is good to have. So I am first. I should probably move over to where you are going to do battle because that would probably be good.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 spaces away.
How about 6, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I'm going to go to 6, and I'm going to advance 2 spaces.
I'm going to go to 6.
And you're going to go to 6, and you're going to advance 1 space.
That's wrong.
Whoops, wrong one.
Yeah.
And then it is a free action to do anything with the fire. I think now's the time to light that fire.
Seems good.
And hopefully we can be on the
Space.
same space at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to light this fire, giving up the firewood, putting the fire in our space. Boom. Or I could save it.
I don't know.
Other stuff's coming. I don't know. So, that's a spoiler. I'm going to roll 1 die, unfortunately, because I just dropped 2 willpower points lighting the fire. So, my 1 die, your 2 dice.
Yeah. I got 11.
Whoa! 11, 14, 16, 17, 18. Good luck, monster. Whoops, I rolled a monster.
I didn't even count the +1 for the fire, so really 12.
I just added.
Oh,
those.
okay, good.
That was the 17, 18.
Got it.
A 3 and a 1
I think we crushed
has
him.
no chance. I think I should get at least one of those willpower. You get the other one so you can get a strength point.
Sounds good.
All right, that seems good. We should have both moved up.
Right.
This goes here. That goes up. We are on E.
E.
Place Gores on 15 and 44.
Boo.
That I saw that and I'm like, what? Where's 15? You gotta sort of look for these. Oh yeah, way up here. And 44 right here. A rumor spread that the dreaded War Gores were now attacking. Well, that's lovely. 51, 56, 24. 51, 56, 24. There's 24. 51, 56. Where's 51? 51. 51. War Gores move at sunrise. After all Gores have moved, but guess what? They're going to go twice, so they're going to move twice as fast. Fighting War Gores works the same way. Guess what? They have more willpower points. They have 6 willpower. They have 2 strength. You get 4 willpower points for fighting them and defeating them, or a strength point. As a reminder, you must place the gem on the castle before this reaches the H. Which, guess what? That's coming really quickly.
I'm going to move over to the other monster.
You're going to move to the number 2 over here,
yeah,
right?
Yes. Please advance.
Please advance. Please and thank you. I think I can join you. I think I can join you. So I go here. We are here.
Now I'm going to fight it.
Now you're going to fight it, so I'm going to advance these both by 1. I am now rolling 2 dice.
Yeah. And
we can fight those War Gores.
Still got the fires, so.
My highest is a 4.
I'm at 10.
I am at 6, so that's 16 and 2 is 18. They roll 2. A 5 and a 3, so it's the 5 and 2 is 7. They're 11 down. It's not going to work. Crush it. All right, you need at least 1. I'm going to... Let me also get 1.
Sure.
And you get your strength. You did get your strength?
Yes, I did.
That's fantastic. That's my turn. We did both move up, didn't we?
Yes.
I don't think we did. Let me look.
Fight.
I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I did.
Yeah, we did.
So I should probably move in.
Yeah.
And you could stay out.
Well.
6, gem in the castle.
Okay. You're still out, though.
I am still out.
So move in.
Yeah, sorry. I am now in with the gem.
All right. I'm going to move to that gourd thing.
This one?
Yeah.
That's at 5.
Yeah. I'm going to fight.
No, it's my turn.
Oh.
I am going to go to the rooster.
Okay.
You are going to fight. Unfortunately, you're 2 away. You're not going to get your plus awesomeness, but you're going to get a couple anyway.
Maybe. All right. 6 and 7 is 13.
6 and 7 is 13. How about 2? And 2 is 4. How about crush it?
So I get 2 of these.
One more pushy.
And then I could spend 2 time to get to you.
Oh, that does make sense. So 7, 8. So you lose 2 willpower. But guess what? It's going to be worth it because he has the gem. So first, the Gores move. 13 to 6, 16 to 13. Those are the only... No, this one here. Those are the only Gores on the map.
Corner.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about him. So he comes down. And then, moving 1. They each move 1. He's already moved. And then, they move again because there's none of these. So, moving up. Moving in.
Down.
Moving down. All right.
So then.
And then,
5.
flame. 8 goes up to 13. and my fire goes out. Poof. And then, at least I assume my fire goes out.
This.
Then that goes up to H. No, first, did you do that?
This.
Yeah. We are reading H. If there is no gem, the narrator is moved to N, and you must read the red side of the card.
Oh no.
If there is a gem, the craftsmen at the castle quickly got to work and built an axe with a diamond blade, but no one managed to make a single scratch on the winter stone. Worse, all who tried soon froze to ice. The stone fought back. But there was also good news. Tranok, the barbarian warrior, had fought in the south of the country, but could now support the heroes of Andor again. Place the Tranok figure on 35, bottom left. Tranok is this dinosaur riding dude here. New Tranok rule. He is
I think it's on that space over there.
right here.
Yeah.
If Tranok is on the same space as a creature, he counts as 2 when fighting that creature, meaning additional strength points for the heroes. But a hero can now choose to move Tranok instead of fighting or moving on their turn. This costs them 1 hour on the time track, but they can move Tranok up to 4 spaces. This move may be carried out several times, meaning 2 hours, 8 spaces. Then it's the next hero's turn. Tranok does not reveal tiles, so keep that in mind. I think we had a little bit of focus going on here. No double sixes, please. You know, double sixes would have ruined you on your roll there. I must say, I was like, is there any way that the bad guys could actually match what you just rolled? Yeah, double sixes would probably get at least close to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. So at this point, we just need to defend, don't we? Well, we don't know what's coming at I.
Nope.
We're about to find out.
Do you want to move to that creature right there?
I could move to a creature.
Yeah.
The dude up north?
I was thinking.
Or the dude right here?
No, I was thinking the one that moves fast.
Oh, you mean you want to fight too? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I was gonna move there and fight. I mean, you could get extra strength from it. Or more willpower from it.
Yeah, I do need a tiny bit more willpower because I'm 1 under what I need. Tranok would be nice too, but I don't think we need to move Tranok.
I don't think we need to move him yet.
I think it'll probably be fine.
Yeah, if we're both there.
If we're both there. So if I go down, actually.
Whatever way you go, I'll follow. We'll just kill people.
Nice. I wonder if we should move Tranok up. Because if I move him up, then you go out, then I go out, then you initiate combat. We'll all be there, including Tranok. But do we need him there?
I don't know.
And the other part of me thinks maybe you don't need me, and I go up and fight the dude up top. But I would like those willpower points because, man, I'm just rolling 2 dice. It's really poor.
Yeah.
But if I just tag along each time, I'm not going to be that efficient. Tranok is 5 away from him. That's substandard. We got 3 people about to go in. Though, you know what? We can afford to let 3 of them go in. I can go to help. I don't think we need the extra 2 strength points from Tranok. Bye, Tranok.
I'm gonna move there.
You're also going to move there. I'm going to initiate combat, moving us both up.
Okay.
I roll 2, you roll 3.
Yeah.
I have a 5. 5 and 2 is 7. It starts off here and here.
I'm at 14.
7 and 14,
Yeah.
8 and 6, 14, 16, 21. It rolls 2 dice. Notice that there are also black dice. These have not been called upon yet. How about a 1 and a 5? 5 and 2 is 7.
I think we got him.
I think we toasted him. Smush. Now, here's the catch.
Barely got him, but we did get him.
Here's the catch.
Story.
No, reward. Here's the catch. 4 willpower or 1 strength point.
I think
Either
you take 3 willpower and I get 1 and I can advance.
We can. The other thing I was going to mention is if you got 1 strength point, you would get 2 strength points, and then you just go around just bopping things on the head. But I should probably also get stronger. So 1, 2, 3. You get 1 and a point. And now we read I. I won. I won? I. Gotta move the narrator. A message from Melkart of the Vigilant Forest reached the heroes. Friends, I have bad news. The heroine Shada has also been attacked by the Eternal Frost. Before she went into ice sleep, she advised taking the Winter Stone to the Shield Dwarves. They have great knowledge of rocks of all kinds. Maybe they will find a way to destroy this evil thing. Take it to the entrance of their mine. The Winter Stone must be taken to the Shield Dwarf Mine, space 71, before the narrator reaches the N on the legend track. If the Winter Stone is on space 71, the legend ends prematurely, and the narrator is immediately advanced to N. Now continue to I2. While the heroes were planning the route to the Shield Dwarf Mine, a strange figure emerged from the shadows of the mountain slopes. The figure appeared to be both human and animal, and answered the call of the Winter Stone. Now place the Mirk figure on space 43 in front of the Shield Dwarf Mine. The Mirk looks like this.
Don't look very happy.
No, he's not very happy at all. Right there. The heroes must defeat the Mirk.
We got this.
Until she is defeated, nobody can enter space 71. Notice the Mirk does not move on that track. The Mirk has a willpower of 6 and 2 red dice. Depending on the number of heroes, she has a certain amount of strength points. 2 heroes, 8. 3 heroes, 14. 4 heroes, 20.
Wow. So
If the Mirk is defeated, there is no reward. You do not advance a letter. Seasoned Andor players can now continue by reading the Will of the Stone and increasing the challenge of this legend. What it is it will increase the number of creatures, and the hero carrying the Winter Stone will lose willpower points for each space they move while carrying it. With 2 heroes, that goes down 1 point per space. With 3, 2 points per space. With 4, 3 points per space. You can hand it off if you want. However, we don't have that much experience. We didn't even win last time, so we're going to go normal. What do you think?
Yep.
All right, so that was my initiation, and it is your turn.
Should I walk over? No, should I go get the...
I can get the stone. You can move over and get ready to attack if you want, right?
Sure. I'll go to 6.
So that is 2 spaces away.
Yeah.
1, 2. You are on 4. I am here. I pick up the stone.
Cost you 1 time.
And that cost me 1 time.
I'll fight this thing.
You just want to fight it straight.
I can beat it.
You probably can.
Yes,
Unfortunately, you're not going to get any. You're only going to get. Now, I would assume, even though she can't get a willpower point, I think since you would have gotten the willpower point, you do get the strength point. Okay. What do you think? Do you agree with that? So, you initiate combat.
Yeah.
You are not even going to be able to get to him, so just forget about him.
Yeah.
He's not worth your time.
All right. 5 and 9 is 14.
5 and 9 is 14. 2 red dice is 5 and 2 is 7, and 4 is 11, so it's not going to matter. You have killed him. And we move forward 1 space. 1 space. Yep, did you get your strength point?
Yep.
There's your strength point. All right, it me. I should just start heading
That way, yeah.
that way. Can I get? I cannot get to a token.
You could get to space 13.
A token.
No, but
I could get to space 13. Did move forward, yes?
I mean, we might not want to kill anybody else because we're gonna have to get to him and beat him.
13 would prevent those guys from him hopscotching along.
Yeah.
Because he will hopscotch beyond.
I assume.
So I can go 1, 2, and that will bring me up to 5.
I'll go 1 then.
You will go 1. I can initiate combat.
Sure. We're gonna beat this thing hard.
Completely. We're gonna destroy it.
16.
5, 2 is 7. So 23, and it's not gonna matter.
But no.
Yeah. All right. I think we just let the rest of them go.
So you get
2 willpower.
And I won't take a bonus.
And you don't take a strength.
That's fine.
Unless you want to. I mean, I think you taking a strength bonus actually is a good idea.
Okay.
So, I can go 1 additional space. No, did I initiate combat?
Yeah.
So you can end your turn.
Yeah.
Or you can keep going if you want to. I mean, you're not at risk of willpower.
That's probably true. Let's just. I like having willpower. So.
You're going first?
Yeah.
I go here.
Yeah.
And then I can cancel out.
Yep.
All right. Then we're going to do the movements. He goes into the castle.
Oops.
Sorry. He moves here. He goes here 2 spaces. He goes 1, 2. He's almost in the spot.
Yeah.
All right. Then the fires go out. The days get shorter. The fires heat. The days get shorter. The fires go out. The narrator moves. Next day.
Yep.
You are first.
I think I'm just gonna move here. What do you think?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I need to move 3.
Yep.
And you initiate combat, correct?
Yep, that's what I was gonna do.
All right,
So
I'm rolling. What? We lose a time. Thank you.
Okay.
I roll 3. It has a willpower of 6 and 2 red dice and 8 strength points. All right. I roll. Whoops, I have 3 dice. Looks like I got a 5 either way. I'm at 7.
I got 16.
You got 16, and 7 is 23. 8 and 5 is 13.
So it's 10.
Boom.
Killed them.
Dead. No penalty, no nothing. It does not advance.
Right. We don't get a reward.
No reward, no penalty.
I did that.
You initiated.
Hey, guess what?
Guess what? I'm in. Gem is in. Or the stone is in, rather. Poof.
Stone with the dwarves.
And we advance to N. The Winter Stone was placed on 71. The castle was successfully defended. The heroes of Andor had succeeded. The Winter Stone was now with the Shield Dwarves. They welcomed the heroes with a warm malt beer and were soon looking closely at the stone. So far, we've been able to break every stone, cried one of them, and soon they got to work. You will find out whether they were successful in the next legend, The Land of the Three Brothers. Do you want to play the next legend right away? Then all you need to do is remove all figures and tokens from the game board and follow the instructions on the checklist card. The legend ended badly if the Winterstone was not placed on 71 or the castle was not defended. Take all figures and tokens from the game board, set your strength to 1, your willpower to 7. The hero with the highest rank goes on the rooster. The heroes are on the castle. Shuffle all the snow tokens, place them on the snow token squares, and you're going to simply start from 0.5 of the quick start guide.
Nice.
So,
we did it.
We did it. So, the question is, if we kept going, do we keep our strength points?
I mean,
that would be fantastic.
Well, you have to read the card, and it'll probably say reset.
It will probably say reset, which will make us sad.
Yeah, because I had some seriously great strength.
You were up to 11 strength. That was fantastic.
That's what you're supposed to do with him, though.
I think so.
Just to, like, make him the fighter.
So I think the problem we had last time, we didn't find the gem until the second token, and that killed us.
Well, also, I think we only fought together once, and I think it does actually help.
We also got blizzarded.
Yeah, we got blizzarded.
Like 4 or 5 times. We go to a gem spot, we get pushed off and have to go to the gem spot again. And so you saw how close we were to H when we were around the castle and defeating those extra monsters, right?
Yeah.
And we even let a few of them go in.
Right.
But by the time we hit H, and then they did all their extra pouring on and then moving after that, more of them just hit. We actually got the extra creatures, and the movement happened immediately, and then we had more than 3 hit the castle. So we died right as Tranich hit the board. We didn't even use Tranich. We don't need him.
If you're not using this character and you don't have that extra boost, you're probably going to need him.
It's really hard.
Probably going to need
him. And I was a warrior. The Fire Guardian did not make that big of a difference. Had I had the warrior, it would have been fine.
The fire that was out in your hands. I think you could have spent 2 willpower to flip it back.
That's unclear.
Yeah, we'd have to.
We're gonna take a look at that and check that out on BGG. However, like our Red Box Andor, I want to just play all of these adventures. Knock them out.
How many are in the box?
Well, there are 4 legends in the box.
Okay, so 4.
But I don't know that there are just 4 adventures. I don't know.
Okay, so something to explore.
It is something to explore.
I like it. I like look at how pretty this is.
It's clearly different every time because of the tokens.
I think it's beautiful. I like the winter theme. I think it's like fun.
I mean, that you are a snow girl for sure.
I like it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a fun adventure to see what happens. Like you flip over and you lose 2 willpower. You're like, no. It could have been +1 strength. Hey, Stacey, thanks for that subscription.
No, it's a snowscription.
Snowscription. That's awesome. So, yeah, for me, I really like it. If you like the Andor games in general, I think it's worth checking out.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I recommend it. And it's been a while since I played the Redbox Andor.
Me too.
But this brings back those good memories. And so
I played was like the family version. Which I like that too.
Yeah, but this was I figured it would end badly because of defeating the monsters is not hard. Advancing the narrator is what killed us.
Yeah, because if you kill too many,
it
goes too fast.
So
you're not prepared.
Yeah, and that's the thing that most new players have struggles with, and even some experienced players is you don't have to kill everything, and in fact, you gotta take some damage sometimes. So
what?
Yeah, I know, it's amazing how that works. So especially if you're playing with 2 players. You just got to have those acceptable losses.
Yeah, for sure.
So be sure to check out this newest Legends of Andor called Eternal Frost from Cosmos.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want more just like it, hey, we got a whole bunch on your YouTube channel. Just search for.
Board Gamer Steph. Whoop, whoop.
Well, not without the whoop whoop.
Yeah, just Board Gamer Steph. That's good. You'll find me.
Or you can join us on in the chat on twitch.tv/BoardGamerStaff every Wednesday and Sunday night at
5 p.m. Central, where we play 3 games or more.
every single stream.
Yep. So join us over on Twitch. And if you're watching Twitch right now, thanks. And we'll be right back.
No, you forgot.
What'd I forget?
Join us on Twitch where we play all the games. You gotta do the whole thing.
All the games. Don't forget all the games.
Don't forget all the games.
Can't forget.
All the games.
That's right. So
now
we'll be right back.
That's when you say that.
Yeah.